Hey guys, it's Carolina here from KarolinasKrafts and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to show you guys some scraps that I have left because I have no idea what I'm going to make with this, but I'm going to come up with something. And I always like seeing scraps. A lot of people don't show scraps, but I wish people did when I watch their videos. So I am going to show you the scraps and I think it might be helpful for you guys. So let's get right into the scrappies and then I'll show you guys. I'll come back after I'm done making something and I'll show you guys what I made. Okay, so I don't have a lot of scraps left from this collection. This is the Pebbles Merry Little Christmas. I got it from Tuesday Morning last year. And this is all I have left because I made a ton of traveler's notebooks with them last year. So this is what I have left. I have a bunch of like these size scraps and I'm not entirely sure what to make with this. So I'm gonna have to think really hard about this one, but I have a bunch of like these strips. Then I have one longer one. I have two half-size strips like this, or pieces of paper. And I have a bunch of these strips, which don't always get used, but I might use some of them for like the sentiments or the little images. So that's why I held on to them. Then I'm probably not going to use these two sheets. I'm going to cut flowers for me to roll out of these because that's what I do with these full-size sheets that I don't know what to do with. And then I do have two full-size sheets of this collection as well. So I have this one and this one. And then I have like this tag sheet. So I'm going to try to make something, guys. And I have another one of these. So I'm going to try to make something and use up all of this. And I'll be back to show you guys what I made. Okay guys, so here is what I created. This just turned out so stinky cute. Oh my goodness, guys. I absolutely love how this turned out. You guys saw the scraps that I was working with. I will show you at the end what I have left because I don't have much at all. I tried really hard to use up a bunch of my scraps. So here is the cover. I've got like some jemmies up here. I did some stitching. This was the hardest part. Figuring out what to put on the front cover. Like this took me forever, guys. I do have some more jemmies down here, but it didn't turn out so cute. So I had this sentiment that says "Have a Holly Jolly Christmas." It's not even from the same collection. These stickers are, and I popped them up on some foam. You can see there's a little bit of dimension, not a lot, but there is a little bit of dimension. And then I backed that circle on a die cut that I cut out that would fit on some red cardstock. So here's the side. Here I have some regular stitching instead of the zigzag. And then the back looks like this. It's like foiled hearts. And that was part of the collection. Not my favorite sheet because I feel like it looks Valentine's Day-y. So I just put it back here. And then I have my sticker here. I couldn't do my stamp because you wouldn't be able to see it. But I've got my KarolinasKrafts sticker. I've got some seam binding here, and you guys know I get my seam binding from my scrap cabin shop, but I will also have them linked down below. And guys, I didn't film a tutorial for this, but I did write down the measurements, so next time using up more scraps, I will do a tutorial and I'll make another one because I'm obsessed with how this turned out, guys. It's just so cute. I love it so much, guys, and I think you guys are going to love it too. And you guys are definitely going to want to see a tutorial, so when I have more scraps, I will make a tutorial. I did write down the measurements. So I'm so excited to do that. I just didn't know how it was going to turn out when I was making it. Like I had the idea, but I needed to kind of put it together first to see how it would turn out. But it turned out so stinking cute. And guys, this will be available in my Etsy shop. So I will have a link down below in case you guys are interested. And okay, let's get started. So here's the little seam binding closure. You just open that up. Then this opens like this, and here's the inside. So here I just have this little ephemera piece that I backed on gold foil, and it says December. And I used up a ton of those scraps here. I just kind of pieced them together and made like this little panel thing. and it turned out really stinking cute. In here, I made this into like a page that has a gusset. You guys see that? There's a little gusset there. And in here, I have a journal. And I ended up using that full-size sheet that I don't know how to use. And that's like the only like full-size sheet I had that I didn't use elsewhere. So I ended up using it to make a journal. This is what it looks like. I got a little cut apart here, using up some more of those like scrappies. Same thing with the pocket, more scraps. I have some pink dyed paper in here. I got this little embellishment, and it is a tuck spot. It says "Let It Snow." Then just more plain pages. Here I have this one that says Christmas Wishes. It is a tuck spot. Here there's a paper clip, and I just decorated this a little bit, and I used some of those flag things. You guys will see I did try to use up a bunch of like these flag cut aparts that were in the collection and here as well. So this is just like a little envelope attached with a paper clip. Then the next page is just blank. Now here is another tuck spot, or pocket rather, I guess. You could put stuff in there. I just decorated that one with a little bit of trim because it was looking plain with just the paper. Blank page. Here you have another tuck spot. It just says December 25th. And then this is this, and it just got a tag that I backed with a scrappy. Guys, I am so happy with how many scraps I used in this collection, or in this folio. It's making me so happy. So you can see there's that little gusseted pocket here, and I used those strips that are at the top, those like branding strips. I used it here, and I pieced two together so you wouldn't even know that I did that because it wasn't long enough. So that's what I did, and that lives in that pocket right there. And I do have a magnetic closure on the back, so it magnetizes closed. I did forget to, I was gonna put it on the top and the bottom, but I forgot. So there's just one right here that magnetizes to here, which means you can't have a lot in these pockets. But anyway, so that opens up like this, and this is a tuck spot like that. But if you add something in the tuck spot, this doesn't really close, which is okay. You don't really need it to close. But I'm just pointing it out. So there's that little tag there. This is a double pocket, and you can see I used up more of my strips here, and then some of those thicker like scrappies that I had left for the pockets. Here I have another tag. There was a lot of tags that I had as cut aparts in the collection, and a lot of the flag things, so I made some into tags. And then some of the tags I just cut down smaller and added this onto a card. And then I used a bunch of scrappies back there and just did some layering. And it's just like a cute little card, or a journal card, or you could add photos in there. And I'm just leaving it up higher. This pocket does go all the way down, but I'm just kind of leaving it like that, and it stays in place with the because this is pretty thick, so it pretty much stays in place. Where's my, okay, so that closes like that. It's so cute, guys. I love it. Here I have a waterfall. So this is on a seam binding closure, and I pieced together some paper because I really wanted those deer there, and that was another scrap that I had. And I have like a deer head paper clip right there, just attached on the end. Then these open up just like this, and I use some more of those branding strips here in between the waterfall, and it looks so cute. Isn't it adorable, guys? It's so stinking cute. And then here I have a little little pocket where you could probably just add in a tag or something in here. You know what? Let me just cut up one of these and just stick it in there. Cute. I'm actually just gonna put it in this way. If I want, I will probably add a little brad to this and have it stick out on the edge, kind of like that. And then I'll tie this, and that will get tied back up. So that is my cute little waterfall, because you always need a space to add even more photos. Okay, and I like it with the seam binding so much better than the last one, because the last one was just complicated when it came to like tie it. You had to have it like straight in a certain way, whereas seam binding is kind of already crinkly, so it doesn't really matter which way. And then this is also magnetized. This has 2 magnets because I remembered the 2, and this opens up like this. Then here I have these little like individual kind of opening flaps, and inside of all of these I used up more tags. So that one says no peeking inside that tag. It says happy holidays. This one says no peeking out there. It says merry and bright. So I used tags and I used those flags. This one says fa la la, and it's just a little tag that says joy to the world. So those live in there, and those all do flip open like that. And here you have a belly band, and I used a border punch on the sides here, and I used another tag here, and I just cut it smaller, and it says do not open till December 25th. And I used more of my scrappies in that little ripping technique that I love to do to use up my scraps. So that just lives behind this belly band, and that just kind of stays there. You also do have this tuck spot back here, so you could add something there. If you don't want the tags in here, you want to add a photo here, you could just add a photo behind there, however you want to do it. But that is open and left as a tuck spot if you choose to use it as a tuck spot. And yeah, these close up with the magnet, and that is everything. Isn't this such a cute folio? And guys, I used up scrappies. Like, you'd never think this adorable little thing was made from scraps, paper that many probably just throw away, or they just hold on to because they don't know what to do with. But this turned out so stinking cute. I love it so much, guys. Oh my goodness, I'm obsessed. Let me just quickly show you guys the scraps that I have left, which is nothing to me. I'm gonna get rid of these scrappies and hold on to like the little cut aparts and stuff. So here I have some of the strips, but I have more of these flags. There was just so many. It was like a whole entire sheet of just like the flag tags and the regular tags. So I tried to use up a lot, but I still have a ton left. I have these bigger scraps that I will use just to make a quick little card. I have this one. I have these left over from the junk journal that I made, or the little journal I made. I have these strips that didn't get used. And then I just have the one full-size sheet of this left, and this I might cut into flowers, or I might just get rid of it. But I'm thinking I'll cut it into flowers and make some rolled flowers, because these will be nice, like little red rolled flowers, perfect for Christmas crafting for next time. But that is everything, guys. Again, if you are interested, this will be linked and it's available in my Etsy shop down below, so click on the link down below in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you were inspired to go use up some of your scrappies. So thank you again, and I will see you guys in my next crafty video. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.